Hey, what's up guys? It's Laurelei and I am finally getting to Death Note episode 2. So, episode 1 wasn't all that captivating because it just basically explained the premise of the show, which I already knew. So, everyone was like, why did you just watch the first one? You should have watched the first and second one together. I'm like, yeah, I didn't know that. So, I'm finally getting back into it. I haven't watched it in a while because I was on vacation, I was sick, and to be honest, I slightly more infatuated with Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, but I still want to watch this show because it really does look like something I would really enjoy. So, without further ado, let's just jump right in. Confrontation. I've been watching a lot of anime recently, but I do think that Death Note is one of the better intro songs. It's very awesome. I like the frame like there because they were like everyone was disgusted at him for eating an apple.
How do you do this every day? It's so boring here. Hey, where you going?
Is he just gonna have this demon following him around for the rest of eternity?
Like you people. I only have from when I get home from school until I go to bed. I still need to sleep so I can maintain my average and stay at the top of my class. Obviously, I can't be sleeping in class. Plus, there's all the studying at home and cram school.
Demon doesn't understand school.
It'll start to affect my health and my mental performance. If I'm serious about trying to create an ideal world that's free from
He's a demon or a
to make the most
god
of
of
my
death.
time.
I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna call him a demon anyway.
You think it's possible to simultaneously kill all these people in different locations?
We're treating this as an elaborate murder plot that's
We
been
do.
carried out by a large organization.
We don't know L's real name or whereabouts. In fact, we still don't even know what he looks like. However, he's managed to solve every case he's ever taken on. And he's tackled some of the greatest
Impressive.
mysteries this world. That man's the only known person who can contact L. Nobody knows his true identity either.
Please be silent.
Something tells me that's not gonna work.
But it doesn't seem to be particularly well hidden. You left the key in the lock. And that's the whole point. I intentionally left the key in the most noticeable place I could think of.
Yep.
Then you just insert this.
There it is.
Fake bottom.
Interesting.
The diary will distract most people, so the circuit would connect, and that would ignite the gasoline contained in this thin plastic case.
He set up an explosive in his desk?
The way I've got it set up,
That seems a little extreme.
destroyed. If I'm ever questioned, I'll just say that I was hiding the real diary
I mean-
because I didn't want anyone to see it. It sounds like a pretty believable excuse. I mean, it is my diary after all. I've heard of humans finding death notes in the past, and typically the biggest problem they have is finding a good place to hide it. But you, Light, you're probably the first to have given it this much thought. Though it's a pretty risky setup from the look of it. Did you know about him?
Huh? About who?
Kira. You know, Kira.
I wonder who's going to be killed next.
What?
Luke, you should check this out. But this is how they really feel. Most are too afraid to support me as they're worried about what others will think. Many would rather deny my existence. Those who have done no wrong are cheering for Kira in their hearts because they have nothing to fear, while those who have done wrong are on the run. They're forced to hide from an unknown enemy. This is how it should be. It's perfect. Everything is
This
going
kid's
just
crazy.
like I planned.
I am Lind L. Taylor, otherwise known as L.
Who is this
Something
guy?
tells me it's not actually
This is
L.
how it all began.
Criminals around the world are being murdered by a serial killer. I consider this crime to be the most atrocious act of murder in history. I will not rest until the person
kind of
or
agree.
persons responsible are brought to justice. What you're doing right now is evil.
You think I'm evil?
Yeah.
I am justice. I protect the innocent and those who fear evil. I'm the one who
Calm
becomes
down,
the god
Batman.
of a new world that everyone desires. All those who would oppose that god, they are the ones who are truly evil. I guess you're just too stupid, L. Too bad. This could have been a lot more interesting.
That's why he didn't give his real name.
I'll show the world
Wow,
what
insult his
happens when you
intelligence
cross
and you
me.
get a whole half of a
The entire
page for your
world is
name.
watching. L. seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
He's faking it. He's insane.
What's wrong? You got nothing else to say?
I had to test this just in case, but I never thought it would actually happen. Kira, it seems you can kill people without having to be there in person. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't just witnessed it.
He got
Listen
you.
to me, Kira. If you did indeed kill Lindell Taylor, the man who you just saw die on television, I should tell you that
This was a
he
different guy
an
they had
inmate
stand him in.
whose execution was scheduled for today. That was not me.
What?
The police arrested him in absolute secrecy, so you wouldn't have heard about him on TV or through the internet. It appears that not even you have access to information about these types of criminals.
He got you there.
But I assure you, L is real. I do exist. Now, try to kill me.
You bastard.
What's wrong?
What the hell is going on?
Right
You've even
now,
taken this
kill
too far. Are you trying to kill yourself, Elle? What's going on?
You can't do it.
Where's Elle?
This is kind of weird that I'm rooting for a character that's not the main character in the show, but
Well, Kira, it seems that you can't kill me after
I
all.
think that's the point of the show. It's a whole moral dilemma.
So there are some people you can't kill. Giving me a useful hint.
Let me return the favor. I'll tell you something that I think you'll find interesting. Although this was announced as a worldwide broadcast, the truth is, we are only broadcasting in the Kanto region of Japan. I had planned to broadcast
Good job.
the message around the world until
He's gonna narrow it down on you.
Be necessary. I now know where you are. You are in Japan, and your first victim was little more than an experiment, which means that you haven't been killing for very long. We decided to broadcast in Kanto first because of its large population, and luckily we found you. To be completely honest with you, I never expected that things would go this well, but it won't be too long now before I am able to sentence you to death.
Like the whole world is seeing them
Certainly lived up to his
discuss this with
reputation.
each other.
He proved that Kira exists, that the deaths were murders, and that he is here in Japan.
Naturally, I'm very interested to know how you're able to commit these murders without being present. But I don't mind waiting a little bit longer.
You can answer all of my questions when I catch you.
Oh, he's ticked.
He's going to sentence me to death? Sounds interesting. I accept your challenge, Elle. Each of
And
them
here
has
comes the
to
plot of the show.
without knowing
Well,
the other's
further
name
plot.
or face.
Conflict.
The first one whose identity is revealed will die. Humans are so much fun. Elle, Kira. I will hunt you down wherever you're hiding, and I will eliminate you. I am justice.
Batman! That was a really good episode. It's now that we've got real conflict in the picture, it's gonna be interesting to see how these two have their little cat and mouse game with each other. I feel like I'm maybe not quite into this as into the show as it could be, but I'll probably be very into it in another couple of episodes, because that's what happened with other shows I watched, other anime, because I've been watching some recently. So yeah, I'm excited to see where this is gonna go. I'm sorry if this was a little lackluster. I'll try and be more up and at 'em next time, but I am tired, so thank you guys for watching. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.